So some good news to share this morning. A cat that was shot with an arrow about 2 weeks ago now has a forever home. Angels of Assisi posted these pictures. You can see how cute. The little black cat, his name is Little John, was found with an arrow through him back on July 25th in Roanoke County. Well, he was taken to Angels where he got some much needed TLC before going to his new home. You see his new very proud owners there. Congrats. The West Virginia State Fair is underway. A packed schedule of events includes Disc Connect, canines, pig racing, and a variety of other performances. Food, also a huge draw for crowds, right? And new this year, you can take advantage of this photo op by being the eye in fair. The fair runs now through Saturday, August 17th. Yeah, there's the
good time there.
The eye and fair. Okay, Christian, we saw some really severe weather move through different areas last night. The NRV got hit pretty hard out into Pulaski and Giles County, and then a separate storm in Manita.
Yep.
Oh,
Bedford County.
I
know, we just saw some reports of that as well.
Oh, okay. I know.
Hey, welcome back. After a year of anticipation, live horse racing is back in the Commonwealth. The Colonial Downs staff has been working around the clock to prepare for this historic event, along with the newly created Secretariat Turf Track. The revamped Colonial Downs also features a new paddock area, which brings spectators and bettors closer to all the action. Rosie's New Kent, which is attached to Colonial Downs, now features suites and restaurants. You just said you've never seen Field of Dreams.
I've never seen it, but now I'm so interested.
Yeah, it's a great movie, especially if you're a baseball fan or sports fan in general. But yeah, I'm sure that those 8,000 seats is not a lot for a Major League Baseball game, so that I'm sure will sell out very quickly. And you know, the MLB London series was earlier. We were just mentioning
I remember that,
which is pretty cool. How come the Yankees get all the good stuff? And I'm Caitlin Francis. We begin with continuing coverage of severe weather. Strong storms blew through some of our hometowns last night, leaving a path of destruction behind. Hundreds of people without power this morning. Take a look at Appalachian Power's outage map. You can see there in the purple, Giles with Carroll and Montgomery counties are all affected. There are about 100 people without power in each county. In Pulaski County, up to 2,000 customers without power, and you can see that there in the orange. All right, let's take a turn to our hometown forecast. Christian, you know, we saw lots of severe weather move through yesterday. Thankfully, the next few days look pretty clear.
Yeah, things are calming down.
Way to, you know, say goodbye to summer, I guess.
Yeah.
Summer vacation anyway. We still got several weeks left of actual summer, and we all know the drill. It's going to feel pretty warm for the foreseeable future still.
Oh, yeah. We're going to continue to see warm conditions here.
Yes. All right, thanks, Christian. And 1 week after the mass shooting in El Paso, Texas, the suspect told arresting officers he was targeting Mexicans. Authorities say minutes before the massacre, Patrick Crusius posted an essay about getting rid of Hispanic immigrants. The arrest warrant states he waived his Miranda rights and admitted to using an AK-47. In all, 22 people were killed. And in the wake of the mass shootings, a funeral home in Tennessee is hoping to help the victims' families. The staff created a prayer book to be sent to both Texas and Ohio. Inside, some heartfelt messages expressing condolences, sympathy, and sorrow. The hope is that the people left grieving will now have some light and positivity to hold on to in such a devastating time. Charlottesville is preparing to mark 2 years since a deadly race-fueled attack. Take a look at how the city is coping. Charlottesville city leaders are laying out plans for what they're calling Unity Days, as well as the August 12th anniversary. Police Chief Rochelle Brackney says the law enforcement presence will be scaled back compared to last year. 4th Street will be closed for people to reflect and visit Heather Heyer's Memorial. Brackney also says they're not expecting any issues. Today's events begin with the worship service at 9 o'clock. Good Saturday morning. Thanks for staying with us. Take a look behind us at this gorgeous sunrise. It's the weekend.
It's the weekend. It's beautiful.
It is. I'm Caitlin Francis. And in Pulaski County, storms created a lot of chaos for some people last night. Take a look at this. You can see trees scattered all over as crews there try to clean up. And this is scary. One tree fell on top of a woman's car while she was inside. Thankfully, that woman is okay this morning, but the storm destroyed a silo and barn nearby. And here are some more images of that storm damage sent in by Crystal King. You can see their trees snapped in half, metal roofing there on the ground and thrown right into that fence. Later this morning, the National Weather Service will be out to survey the storm damage. They'll be looking at Alum Spring Road in Pulaski and the White Gate area of Giles. That's where the reports of funnel clouds and strong winds. Be sure to stay with us throughout the day for updates. In Charlottesville, Monday will mark the 2-year anniversary of the deadly Unite the Right rally. Now, a federal judge is sanctioning a group of white nationalists. This all stems from a lawsuit filed by people injured during the rally. That suit accuses white nationalists of violating civil rights and seeks a court ruling prohibiting them from committing further violations. That judge ordered 2 men and the organization Vanguard America to pay attorney's fees over their refusal to participate in the legal process. That judge also said, quote, more drastic sanctions could be necessary if their behavior doesn't change, saying they stalled the lawsuit for months. Yeah, as you just heard, Charlottesville is preparing to commemorate the somber milestone. Some people are using the power of writing to heal. This is all part of Unity Days happening throughout the rest of this weekend and the rest of the month. You heard people were given a chance to write out what unity really means to them using poetry. Those poems are now on display at the Jefferson Madison Regional Library downtown. Today's events begin with a worship service at 9 o'clock. Another inmate death is being investigated at the Roanoke City Jail. Officials say Aaron Wheaton was found unresponsive in his cell. Medical staff tried to save him, but they were unsuccessful. The Roanoke City Sheriff's Office says there have been 7 inmate deaths, all attributed to suicide since 2015. In response, authorities released this statement saying, quote, the Roanoke City Sheriff's Office is always looking into improving our efforts when it comes to inmates with mental health concerns. Well, work has already started on the 2020 census, and this week, local government in the Roanoke Valley advised residents that census workers could soon be knocking on their doors. This week, Census Bureau field representatives began confirming addresses to make sure their list is accurate when the census is conducted next year. Those workers will have identification, a bag, and a laptop with Census Bureau logos. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to that. Work will continue through mid-October. All right, be sure to stay with us. It's definitely a beautiful morning outside. We did see some severe weather move through last night. We're going to get a full recap and look ahead with meteorologist Christian Johansson after the break. Good morning, Christian. So we saw those storms blow through last night, yesterday afternoon into the evening, and this morning, thankfully, it's just sunny skies.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that's exactly the area that got hit hard by last night's storms.
Yeah, so just be prepared.
Yeah, again, we can't reiterate enough that that weather app is very useful.
It's handy.
Yes. All right, thanks, Christian.